My name is Parul Shah. I am a psychologist, graphologist, worksheet designer, and phonics expert. As we are heading towards the new academic year, if we keep few rules in mind, the new year will go flawlessly. Let's discuss few rules which if we start following from day 1, you will have no stress before the exam. First, make your child's routine. Be careful that you incorporate homework or studies, play, socializing, and any creative activity in the routine. Secondly, make a timetable. You should have a timetable of their studies when they are going to study what. Thirdly, make a habit that when they come home, they revise that part of the textbook which has been discussed in the class. Every subject, whatever is been taught in the class, they just have to come home and read that part of the textbook. As they've just heard in the school, if they read that part on the same day, they will have a better understanding, and if at all they have a doubt, they can just go the next day and ask the teacher. So even for the teacher, it is good as the same chapter is going on and she can solve the query very easily, and also she'll be glad that children are reading. So make a habit of reading that part of the textbook the same day. Now, whichever subject is difficult for the child, see to it that you are putting that subject in every day's timetable. So suppose maths is difficult, so make sure that the child is practicing 5 sums every day, or maybe 15 minutes of maths practice every day, or grammar exercise, or Hindi, or whichever subject the child is finding difficult. Now, when I spoke to you about the routine, we have to give specific time to studies, specific time to play, sports, whatever, maybe classes for sports, or maybe just go down and play in the ground with their building friends or whatever. There should be a physical activity. And when I'm talking about a creative activity, that means it should be art, craft, or music. Some activity which is a stress buster. If you feel the sports activity is enough for the child, then it's okay. The fourth aspect, that is socializing, is very important. There should be time for the child to mingle with the family members, to mingle with their friends, to have a talk, to share the whole day's routine with their friends, with their family, parents, or the other members of the family. So there should be a time for interaction. Okay. Now when I come to the timetable subject wise, so when they are coming home and reading, it's just reading that part which is done in school. But when we are giving a particular subject to be studied on that day, they are learning that chapter. So there is a difference. So when they sit to study, first quickly they'll read everything done in school, and then they will learn the subject or the chapter that is going on in that subject. So then they have to learn properly. Suppose 4 or 5 days they take to learn one chapter. Once they finish learning the chapter, your job is to take a dictation, because even if a spelling is wrong, the marks will be cut in the answer. So you have to take the dictation of the chapter and a proper test of the chapter. The test could be, should be in fact include subjective and objective. So you can have fill in the blanks, true, false, small answers. They might have to write the definition, or you are giving the term and you are giving the definition and they have to write the term. So make a mix and merge test. A proper 10 mark, 20 mark paper you have to set. The child has to solve the paper. If you feel he's slow in writing, then give a proper time duration that the child has to finish in that duration. Then make a chart where you are writing that yes, this was the marks and you received this much marks. So if the marks are good, then give them a star. If they earn so many stars, give them some incentive if they want to go out somewhere, or something which they feel that yes, I have earned, and that is encouraging for the child to study. So you can encourage them this way. Now once you have taken the test of first chapter, they will learn the next chapter. You take the test of the next chapter. Later on, after some time, take a combined test of the first and the second chapter. So like this, you can mix and merge and see to it that the child revises the previous chapters also. Even in the dictation, you can pick up one or two difficult word or the words which were wrong in the previous dictation and add in the new dictation. So this is the way you can go with the subjects. Now, when I'm talking about everyday practice for the difficult subjects, then fix up maybe 15 minutes you'll do maths every day, or 5 sums every day, or this grammar exercise, or one exercise every day. So set up, give them the material so that they can practice. Now when I'm talking about creative activity, it could be dance, it could be music, any instrument playing, it could be art, drawing, craft, anything which they like, because every day there are so many things going on with the child. So we want something which is a stress buster. When they draw, they color, we understand a lot about what is going on in the child, or what is child's perception towards the things around him or her. So maybe if not every day, make it a weekly task to be done, or whatever is comfortable for you and for the child. Don't overburden the child, but if they have a habit of studying every day little bit, then before the exam you will not be burdened and they will not be burdened too. So make a habit of studying every day, and also when they are studying, see to it that they have a mind, like the concept is clear, that they are not studying to just clear the exam. They are studying to gain knowledge, because marks, of course, that's a benefit if they know everything. But if they are learning beforehand every day, that knowledge will be there for their lifetime. So this will also be enhancing their personality. They will be knowledgeable. If someone is talking about someone, they have something to say because they remember what they had learned. So it makes a lot of difference, like the subjects like history, geography, science, all these, if they remember later, it becomes their GK, which gives you a edge over the others. So make it a point that they are learning every day and not just before the exam to pass the exam. I hope this video helps you. Please share it with your friends and family so that more people can take the benefit out of it. And if you want any other particular topic to be taken, just comment below. Bye. Thanks.